because there is divergence and we're nearing this other TP2. So we could possibly like push up before we reverse. But that's why I have this minor trend line right here on the 15-minute. I think I drew it on the 10-minute. It was clear, like you could see it on the 15-minute. It was just a little bit more clearer on that 10-minute. Even though I don't really trade the 10-minute. This is always the lowest I go is 15. So I want to see if like this is gonna push down and then push up, or I want to see if it's just gonna push up before it pushes down to break and retest. Because then I'll be taking it to here. But I definitely do see it once I get a break and retest going back to this zone right here. Because like I said, looking left. Well, first of all, this structure hit 38.2. So we already hit what it was supposed to hit, TP1. It can still push up to 61.8, but it was just definitely like we're supposed to hit TP1. And you know, divergence isn't done until we have a break and retest. But that's why too, I have this trend line right here, which is aligned with, you see how that's aligned with the zone?
Yeah.
Because like I said, looking left, we had a lot of resistance that finally broke through. So I want to see if once we come down here for sales, I mean, we can never like predict anything. That's why we don't like to say too much in the future. I want to see if once it comes back down here, because it can come back to the zone and then retest this since we had a break. So it'll be retesting this zone or retesting both the zone and the trend line or push it to the trend line. I don't know. We're going to see. But either way, if we retest either or, I'm going to look for divergence and then take it up. Because if it does retest it, more than likely, it's probably going to hit a minor TP2. So say price does this, right? Let's just say price came down here, retested, continued, right? If it pushes down further to TP2, which is right here at the zone and this trend line, then we're gonna have we're gonna be at TP2. We're gonna be retesting that zone that was previously broken right here. So TP2, retest, divergence. That's 3 confirmations to get in for a buy.
Okay.
And with that being said, if I'm getting in for a buy for that, let me delete all of this. Then what I'll do is create a new structure, a new fib from this low right here, because this is the previous low. And then wherever it stops, because you know, it hasn't finished creating a high yet. But let's just say it just finished up here. So now I'll be looking for here. Here. This is still minor structure to TP1. And this just makes sense, like looking at this right now, because look at this. This TP1 is aligned with this TP2.
Okay. It does.
Let me see. Is it on my? Yeah. So like this is my 1 hour structure right here. Here. It hit 38.2. Yes, we hit TP2, but you know, sometimes it can go higher. So with it going higher, like if we get this retest here, because you know, this is just theoretically speaking. If we come here to TP2, now if we still have divergence, because most likely we're gonna get more divergence forming. Right now, yeah, there is some divergence right here. You see that? And then here. But divergence isn't done. You can see this has been forming since right here, but we have not had any break and retests to solidify sales. But if we hit TP2, which means right now we're still in the buyer's market, but hitting TP2 with divergence, with a break and retest, those are all three confirmations that we're most likely this whole huge structure is about to shift into a sell.
Okay.
Now I would just extend this. So say if this gets retested, right? I will just extend it out, because if I am looking for sales, this trend line that I saw that was getting retested multiple times, I want to see it get broken and retest it to continue for that sale.
Okay. That makes sense.
And it's really just being aware of, I don't know, I feel like those zones, like I feel like once I like started understanding zones really helped. And the time frame that it was on. I guess you can have like a whole bunch of zones, but the time frame matters, because let's say even if you put like a 15-minute zone, like you can't get into a 15-minute retest and take it all the way to TP1 on a hour time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just that 15-minute zone is only for a small portion of that.
Okay. That makes sense. So we only extend our fibs on minor structure from like 15 to 30 minutes. And
Yeah.
1 hour.
Yes. And when you're drawing your another thing too that has helped me to know, like, okay, is this a 1 hour, or like what time frame is this structure on, is by using my zones as well. So for instance, I have this purple, but this is really like green. I think I just saw it over here when it was on the 30-minute, but now this is clear as day that like you can see everything hitting it on the 1 hour. So what I do is I look at where these key areas are. So for here, we still have all this resistance right here, right? So I know this is an hour because it's green and I'm on the 1 hour. So now I know this is my 1 hour structure here.
Okay.
And then what I do, like I said, I'll go inside of each leg and go from there.
Okay. So when you're in a structure, like say for instance, you're in your 1 hour structure and you're just looking to see if like any lower highs or higher lows have been broken.
Yes. If they have not, then that means we're still continuing for the buys. Because and this is when I'm on the 1 hour. Because we can like break stuff like on the minor, but that doesn't mean you're getting an overall major shift.
And this is on every time frame. We look for higher lows and lower highs and everything broken on daily 4 hours and all of that.
Yeah, I feel like daily and 4 hours easy because it's not much going on. So it's just a boom, boom, boom. Okay, this is my overall target. Great. It gets a little bit more intricate once you get into the 1 hour.
Okay, so I was marking up AU. So you